Hello everyone, how are you all? I am fine, thanks for asking. Still, I think very few students arrived. Around 14-15 are left to come. Shall we, shall we wait or shall we start? Okay, all of you were able to do the assignment.
So the first question is,
Hello.
सर का डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया।
Yes, sorry, my laptop got discharged, so in the meanwhile, I got disconnected for a while. So let's start today's session. All of you are able to do your assignments?
You will teach the assignment question today.
Yeah, sorry.
sir, can you solve first assignment question? The
Assignment
pyramid,
question.
number pyramid.
Yeah, I will discuss today. How many of you are not able to do?
I was not able to do second one.
Okay, fine. Let's see. How many of you cannot do the assignment questions?
So will the assignment get evaluated for the students other than ultimate batch?
No, I guess. But yeah, let's solve those questions first. Okay, sorry for one thing is that I couldn't push the required document that we did the code today or by tomorrow I will be pushing. Okay, I was in some work, so couldn't actually push the previous day's codes to the GitHub repo. Okay, sorry for that. And yeah, okay, yeah. Can anybody tell me what was the first question of your assignment?
So print the pattern like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4,
Then,
and then 1, 2, 3,
okay, yeah.
1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3,
Like
4.
descending numbers.
Okay, send me the pattern over chat, someone.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
You are not showing in online.
Yes, yes, I haven't
To
started. I will just start.
Sir, I have sent.
Okay, yeah. Let me open the board first. Yeah. So this was it, right?
Your screen is not visible.
I haven't shared yet. I'm just sharing. Just wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Visible, everyone?
Now, okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me write here what. What was the pattern? Okay, just wait. One, right? This was my required pattern. I want to print, correct? All of you. Now first tell me how many rows are there here? How many rows I want to print?
5 rows.
Okay, yeah. All of you text me over the chat box and mute yourselves. Okay. Let's see. How many rows? First tell me. 5 rows, right? And the first row, what we will be printing? First row, what we will be printing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Next. 1, 2, 3. Next one, 2. Next one. Okay, fine. So for how many times? So can anybody imagine how will we solve this problem? What's your perspective? How can we solve this problem? What is required to solve this problem? You remember that we have printed something like this. 5 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we did here, can anybody tell me? Using loops, but what kind of loops have we used to solve this problem? Nested loops, right? For loop inside for loop I have used to print such kind of structure, right? Now what I require for printing this? What I require for printing this? Can I solve this using some kind of nested loops? Can I solve that using some kind of nested loops? Let's see how we can do. First, how many rows? 5, right? Okay, now if I just start from 1, if I start at 0, let's suppose by default it is 0 and I go like this, will it be easier for me? What will I do inside this to print this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 0 to 5. 0 will be my starting point, 5 will be my ending point. By exactly one step, I will take my variable I ahead. Correct. Now, what I need to do to print inside this for loop, what will I do to print these numbers? For the first row, for I is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be printed. What to do? How can I print? Okay, if I just do print I, what will happen? Will it work? If I just do this, will it work? Let's check. Okay, what's printing? 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Let's not do. Let's do what? Let's make our end not the new line, but a space. Correct. Now printing. Just one line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm able to print. Unable to print, right? Unable to print. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see what my first line is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How can I actually, even the first line is not printed well. What can I do? Okay, suppose if I take I plus 1, can I act now the first row will be printed correctly? Tell me. The first row, if I print I plus 1, will that be printed correctly? See now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is correct, I guess. The first row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is now correct. How I did it? I just printed for 0 to 4. I just printed I plus 1. At 5, the ith loop will break, right? Now for each and every row, I have to print. What can I do? What can I do? I have to what for each row? For each row, I have to print, right? What rows with numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So for printing each row, what can I do? Use another loop. For j in range, from where shall I start? Let's say 0. From where to stop? Where to stop? Can anybody tell me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where shall I stop? I am starting from 0. See here. I am starting from 0. Where can I stop this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Firstly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the first line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be printed. So let's try stopping this at 5i, 5 minus I, and see what happens. Now try printing j plus 1. And now I will not end with a new line, but with a space. Okay. Now after printing each line, bring my entire output to the next line. How? Using this print command. Okay, now let's see whether I'm getting correct result or not. Coming? Is it coming? First tell me. No or yes? Is my method then can be taken or not taken? First tell me. Can be or can't be? What I did, can anybody tell me? Yes, I will come. Now let's have a dry run. How did we actually solve this problem? First tell me, from where to where my eye is going? First value of I, from where to where my I will be going. First it will take to 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. At 5 it will terminate, right? My end point. For I is equal to 0, entirely this code will be executed. Correct? Now for I is equal to 1, again, entirely this code will be executed. For I is equal to 2, this entire code will be executed. I is equal to 3, entire code will be executed. I is equal to 4, entire code will be executed. I is equal to 5. Will this code be executed? At I is equal to 5, is I less than 5? No, right? So at I equal to 5, this will break. This code, this entire for loop will stop execution. Now, inside this for loop, what I have? Another for loop. Right? Inside that, what I have? Another for loop. So for each and every I, this for loop will run. This entire for loop will run. How it will run? Let's see. Okay, for I equal to 0. I equal to 0. Tell me how this inner for loop will work. J will go, for I is equal to 0. J will go from where to where? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the values J can take. These are the values J can take. At 5 minus I, J should terminate. This Jth loop shall terminate. Is it? What is the value of 5 minus I here? 5. So for J equal to 5, when I is equal to 0, at J equal to 5, this entire loop, this entire Jth loop will terminate. Okay, now when J is equal to 0, what I am printing? I plus J plus 1, correct? Is it? And end will be this space. So what will happen? This 0 plus 1 will be printed, and then there will be a space. Next, at J equal to 1, what will happen? 1 plus 1 will be printed, and there will be a space. What I am printing? J plus 1. See here. Next, what will happen? 2. At J equal to 2, 2 plus 1 will be printed, then there will be a space. Next, J equal to 3, what will happen? 3 plus 1 will be printed, then there will be a space. Now 4, J equal to 4. 4 plus 1 will be printed, then there will be a space. And at J equal to 5, will this loop work? Will this print command execute? J less than 5 minus I. Will this condition hold when J equal to 5 and I equal to 0? Will this hold? This will become false, right? At J equal to 5, 5 minus I is what? At 0, right? 5 minus 5. At I equal to 0, J should be less than equal to 5. Correct. So at J equal to 5, this Jth loop will terminate. So after this loop gets terminated, this print command will be executed. This print does what? After printing this 5, this will bring the entire output to this line. Now whatever will be printed will be in the second line, not in the first line. Now next, let's see how for I equal to 1, this loop will work. For I equal to 1, what will happen? Next, I will go after I equal to 0, I will be going to 1, right? Now again, is I for this value, I less than 5 is correct for I equal to 1? True, right? Now again, this for loop will be executed. Now what will happen? For J in range 0 to 5 minus I, what is the value of 5 minus I? See, I equal to 1. What is the value of 5 minus I? It will be 5 minus 1 equal to 4, right? 4. So from where to where? At what value? At what value J this jth loop will at for what value of j this jth loop will stop? J less than 5 minus I. At 4, right? When j becomes 4, this jth loop shall stop the execution. Now, at first, j is taking value 0. Is 0 less than 5 minus I? What is the value of 5 minus I here? 4. 0 is less than 4. True. Now print j plus 1. Print j plus 1. What will be printed? 1 will be printed, right? Is it? With a space. Next, j equal to 1. 1 less than 4? Yes, 2 will be printed. Next, j equal to 2. 2 less than 4? 3 will be printed. Next, j equal to 3. 3 less than 4? 4 will be printed. Correct? Now for j equal to 4, 4 is less than 4. True? False, right? Now this loop here stops and this print command prints and it takes my output to the next line. Now whatever will be printed in the next line, not in the same line. Okay, now next, what will be the next value of I? What will be the next value of I? Now I will take what value? 2, right? Now tell me first, it comes here. 2 is less than 5. True, right? Now execution comes here for j first. See, j in range 0 to 5 minus I. What is the value of 5 minus I? 3, right? Is it? Now what will happen first? J in range 0 to 5 minus I. At first j will take what value? 0. 0 less than 3. 0 is less than 3. True, right? This print will be executed. What will be printed now? 1. Next it will again go to this jth loop. J will update to 1. 1 less than 3. 1 less than 3. True, right? What will happen? This print will be executed. J plus 1 will be printed and along with a space. What's the value of j plus 1? 2 and a space. Okay, next, j will update to 2. 2 is less than 3. Is it true? True, right? Next, what will be printed? 3. Now, j changes to what? 3. 3 less than 3? False. Execution of this loop stops here. Next, this print will be executed and what will happen? This print, my whatever output next I will be printing, that will be from the next line. Okay, next, what will happen? Next, tell me what will happen. Next, I equal to 3. For this case, what is the value of 5 minus I? 2. Correct? Now first, j takes value 0. Is 0 less than 2? 0 less than 2? True, right? What will be printed? J plus 1. That means this 1 will be printed and a space will come. Next, j changes to 1 because by default here, I have nothing I have defined. So by default, number of steps is 1. Correct? Next, j will change to 1. Is 1 less than 2? Is it true? True, right? What will be printing here? 2 and a space. Next, j changes to 2. 2 is less than 2? False, right? What will happen? Now this print statement will be executed, and now whatever control is, whatever we have printed in this line, printing will stop in this line, and whatever we want to print will be printed in the next line from the next iteration onwards. Now what will happen? The execution will go back to this for loop. Now what will happen? I equal to 4. Less than 5. Is it true? True, right? Hence first the execution comes to this for loop. What will happen first? j equal to 0. And what's the value of 5 minus I? 1, right? Now see, is 0 less than 1? True, right? 0 less than 1 true. What will be printed? This 1 gets printed and a space. Next, 1. It changes to 1. 1 less than 1. 1 less than 1. No, right? This loop stops here. Print statement comes here. And whatever will be printed from this next line. Now, this goes back to this for loop and i's value changes to 5. Is 5 less than 5? False, right? Now entire loop stops here. Entire loop stops here. Is this one understandable to all of you? First tell me. Is this question clear to all of you? How we have done that? Who is having doubt? Who is having doubt? Tell me first. Who is having doubt in this question? Only few people are responding. Tell me, please. Only 5, 6 people have responded out of 43. What shall I expect? All of you understood? All of you, shall I expect? There is no, okay, there is no problem. You can print that without any space also. How will you? Just remove this space and create this empty string, okay, here. End is equal to this empty string. Now try running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting na? Same things. Just remember this formula, this 5 minus I. How we have done that? All of you. Why I have showed you this method as of now, you will get to know when we will proceed ahead with advanced problems in data structures and algorithms. All of you, okay, I'm moving ahead. Now tell me who cannot solve the assignment question 2. What was the pattern? This one, right? Right, this was the pattern. The question is, how can we print this? Now tell me, similar on these lines, what is required to solve this? What do we require? How many lines I have to print? 5 rows, right? 5 rows I have to print. Inside the first row, single star. Second row, double star. Third row, triple star. Fourth row, 4 stars. Fifth row, 5 stars. What will I do? Any idea? Can I print this using for j loop? Can I print this with another for loop? Each and every of the line can be printed with another loop. Another for loop I can use to print these things. Okay, let's try doing that. Okay, first, how many rows? 5, right? For I in range 5, this will work. What I want to do, print stars. What I will do, first row, how many stars can I write for I in range? For I in range I plus 1, can I write this? Print what? Star. Can I? And end will be given as, let the end be the empty string. And after that, to bring my output to the next line, I will just keep this empty print command. Will this work? Will this work? Okay, let's see. Let's try running this. Printing 5 lines of 5 rows having stars. First row having 1 star, then 2 star, then 3 star, then 4 star, then 5 star. Is it printing correctly? I guess yes, right? What's happening? Let's see. What's happening? Let's see. First, from where this will start here, right? First, default value of I. What is it? Tell me. 0, right? Default steps value, because I haven't provided anything here apart from the ending point of for loop, right? So what's the default number of steps? 1, right? First, I will take the value 0, where it should stop 5, right? Now what should be the condition? I less than 5. Is it true? 0 less than 5 true? It will come here. For j in range, what? I plus 1. Now tell me, by default value of j is here 0. Is it? Where it should stop? I plus 1, 1. What is the number of steps? It should go ahead 1, right? By default. I plus 1, 1. Here at 1, it will stop. Now, first value of j, 0. Less than 1. Less than 1. True, right? This command will be executed. This star will get printed. Now, next value of j, 1, right? Less than 1, true, false. This loop, this j loop will stop here, execution, and the interpreter will come to this print command. It will take, now whatever will be printed will be printing in the next line. Okay. Next, it will go where? From here, the flow of control will go where? To the outer ith loop. Okay, now next, what value I will take? 1. 1 less than 5, true, it will come here in this for loop. It will come here to this for loop. Check. J, first value of j, 0. Where it should stop? I plus 1. Where it, for j equal to 1, where this jth loop will stop? At 2, right? I plus 1, 2. So initially j's value is 0. Is it less than 2? True, right? What will happen? Print. This will get printed. Now next, it will go back here. In this jth loop. Now j will be what? 1. 1 less than 2, true, right? This will get printed. Another star will be getting printed here. And then what will happen? It will go back here. Now j's value will change to 2. 2 less than 2, false, right? It will come here. And now using this print command, I will come one step down to this line. Once it is executed, flow of control will go back to this outer ith loop. Now what is the value of I? It will become 2, right? 2 less than 5, true. It will come here for j. Now tell me, where should this jth loop stop? I equal I plus 1. What is the value of I plus 1 now? 2 plus 1, 3. Correct? Now first, where is first value of j? 0. True, is it? 0 less than 3. Is it true? Then what will happen? This star will be printed in this line. Next, j equal to 1 less than 3. True. Another star will be printed. Next, j equal to 2 less than 3. True. Another star will be printed. Now next, j equal to 3 less than 3. False. Now this print statement will be executed. Entire output will come to this line now. Flow of control will go back to this for loop, to the ith for loop. Okay, now value of I changes to what? 3 less than 5. True. True, right? Now what will happen? Again, flow of control will come back to this jth loop. To this jth loop, it will come. Where this jth loop will stop? I plus 1. At what value? 4, right? Now first, j equal to 0. Why? Because by default, jth loop, j variable will start at value 0 here. J equal to 0. Is it 0 less than 4? True, right? What will happen? Star will be printed. Next, j equal to 1 less than 4. True, right? Star will be printed. Next, 2 less than 4. True, right? Star will be printed. Next, 3 less than 4. True, right? Another star will be printed. Next, 4 less than 4. J equal to, j will turn 4. Is it less than 4? False, right? Now, this entire print command, next this print command will be executed. The output will come to the next line. Last. Last, what will happen? I will take the value 4, right? Now tell me, 4 less than 5? True, right? What will happen? Flow of control will come to this for loop for j. Now, first value of j, 0, right? Less than I plus 1. What's the value of I plus 1? 5, right? J 0 less than I plus 1. True. True, right? What will happen? Star will be printed. Next, 1 less than I plus 1. Is it true, right? And the star will be printed. Next, 2. Is it less than I plus 1? Yes, right? Another star will be printed. Next, j will be 3. I plus 1. Is it less than? What's the value of I plus 1? 5, right? Less than 5. 3 less than 5. True, right? Another star will be printed. Next, 4. J will be 4. Less than 5. True. Another star will be printed. Now, next, j will be 5. Less than 5. True. False. This print command will be executed and entire flow will go back to this for loop. Now, what is the next value of I? It will become 5. Is 5 less than 5? False, right? Now this entire loop stops execution. And hence we are getting this as our output.
Sir, why there is that string in the print command of 67th line? Print
String.
then string star.
How will you represent this star? How can you represent this?
So we
Yeah.
need to we need to do this.
Yes, you have to keep this inside some string to print this character.
Okay, sir.
Whenever you want to print a character, okay,
Okay.
you have to always use strings to print that.
Okay, sir.
Tell me everyone, is it clear or not? Both the questions.
Sir, can you please explain the first question again?
Hello.
Yes.
No, sir. First J in range is there, no, sir. I give the end is 5, no, sir. End point. Starting range ending range is 5.
Yeah.
We gave that. But
Yeah.
when I give the input 10 means I'm getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We give the range is 5 only, no, sir.
I have so I said what? Print this pattern. So this is of only 5 rows, right?
Yes, sir.
You may give 10 rows. You will get some different pattern from here. I have given to you to print just the 5-row pattern. Okay. That's why I've used here 5. You may give 10, 9. You will get your pattern accordingly. Okay.
For first question, first one also, I'm getting the answer 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The end is.
Okay, we'll see your screen. Wait, let me tell me first. Is all this approaches and all? Is it fine? All of you got it?
Yes, sir.
How to print? How will we use our loops and all to print these things? All of you got it? Please tell me first.
Sir, can you repeat the first question again, please?
Okay, just let me first take the feedbacks.
Yes, sir, got it.
How many of you didn't? How many of you didn't?
Sir, please tell me again.
All of you can do these both the questions now. All of you can do or can't do?
Can't.
Some of you can do. What about all?
Yes, sir, I can.
Yes,
Sir, I have sent in chat box another 2 type. I mean, 2 ways.
You can use your own way. There is no problem. Just this pattern should be properly printed. There is no problem. If you can do using your own way, there is no problem at all.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
sir, I had
Hello.
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 Sir, am I audible now?
Yes, some noise is coming.
It is raining.
Unable to get your voice. Kanu.
I think it's raining, sir. In this
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
In Bangalore, it's raining. He's in Bangalore.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. It's raining here.
Okay, tell me first. Who wants to look at the first question? See here. I'm just giving a layout. What we did. First I need to print if I keep the range from 0, 5, and 1. What does that mean? Can you tell me, Amar? I will start at 0, end at 5, and will go ahead by 1. Is it?
Okay.
Fine. Next, first I equal to 0.
It
What
will
I
start
need,
by 0 and it will end at 5 with the interval of 1.
yeah. And now is 0 less than 5?
Yes.
True. Now next it will come here to this for loop. Correct? This entire block will be executed once the condition is true. This entire block inside the for loop will be executed.
Okay, then this minus what is it answer 0 5
Now next,
comma.
see me. What I need to print for each row, I need to print a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First line I need to print. How will I print that? Till 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I have to print. I have to print 5 times. So can I write 0 from 0 start and end at 5 minus I? For each row, can I write? See, for
Then
the
that 5 minus I will be what, sir?
start at 0, end at 5. So how many values j can traverse? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 5
Okay.
times? This j will be changing its value 5 times.
Okay.
And at 5, this j will stop execution because 5 minus I for I equal to 0 is 5.
Okay.
Now next what will happen? For j equal to 0, it comes here. If I print j plus I, j plus 1, can I print 1?
Sir, how 5 minus I will be 5?
What is the value of, first tell me, for this, for I equal to 0, when this
Okay.
entire block will be executed, what is the value of 5 minus I?
Okay, I is 0, that means 5 minus 0.
So it will be 5,
Yes.
right? 5 times 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 values j will be taking one by one. And at 5, it will stop execution.
Okay.
The jth loop will stop execution. First, at j equal to 0, can I, if I
Okay.
print j plus 1, 1 is getting printed. J equal to 1, if I print j plus 1, 2, next for 3, 4, and 5, similarly, I can print. See, it's when it's taking exactly 5 values, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can utilize these values and print something.
Okay.
Now next, this is done, right? This j is stopped. This j stops execution when j is equal to 5.
Okay.
The interpreter comes to this print line. I can now go to the next line using this print command and start printing here in the second line, right? Now
Okay.
tell me, in the second line, now what will happen? The flow of control again goes back to this for loop, outer for loop. Now i's value will be changing. I was 0, then it
1.
changed to 1. Now 5 minus I is what? 4. So I start at 0, end at 4. How many values j traverses? First 0, then 1, then 2, and then 3. Is it 4 values I can take? J can take. At 4, j equal to 4, it will stop execution. 5 minus I.
Okay.
Now what I can print? See, if I print j plus 1, what I will be able to print? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it?
Yes.
Similarly, try for the next rows. What's happening? Now, at j equal to 4, this entire inner jth loop stops execution. Interpreter comes to this print. The flow of, now the output goes to the next line, and I go back to this ith loop, outer ith loop. What will happen now? I will change its value to what? It was what? I was what? 1.
Then 2, then it will be 3, then it will print till 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it will print from 1 to 3 now. Now next 1, 2, and then 1. And here it will, everything will stop.
Okay, sir, like this method, we can use it in the second question and we can print like this, like reverse in the second, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Then
All
there
of-
we don't need to give the string, right? We need to give this for loops only to.
Where? Here.
No,
Here
in the
I can. Here,
no,
here.
first question we will do in that second way. So we
Yeah.
don't need to give the string. Now we can just give this for and loops 2 times and
Yes,
we can
yes.
print like
Because
from
there is,
starting into like descending.
there are numbers only. So you can
Yes.
print those numbers directly.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now let's, all of you are understood with these things. I think this printing patterns, try practicing using loops. This will be more clearer when we will be coming to the topic 2D matrix. Okay, this will be more clear when we will be coming to the topic 2D matrix. Don't worry if you are unable to solve any question right now. But to my recommendation, try practicing with more examples.
Sir, if after comma we will not write and is equal to, then it will not print.
It will print everything in the next line. Print j plus 1, 1 got printed, now 2 will be in the next line. Now 3 will be in the next line. Something like that will happen.
Okay.
Okay. Try practicing different patterns. This is what I will say. I will give in your CCs also. Now let's go ahead. I think we have made a lot of practice using these loops. Is it? Is it fully clear to all of you? Can I go ahead? Okay,
Sir, I'm having doubts in CC, so I should ask now or after 11.
after the class.
Sir,
Yes.
in hacker rank fourth question, how to find first digit and last digit? How to find, sir?
Which question is it was for all of you?
Hacker rank fourth question, sir.
Hackering fourth question means
How to
Where
The
have
mock
you got?
test question. The first question, I think. Mock test.
okay, fine. We'll take that after some time, if possible today. Else we'll take by tomorrow. I think okay, yeah. Okay, great. Let's go ahead. Okay, fine. Suppose one thing. Suppose for one thing. I want to print first 5 integers here. In a line, in the first line, I want to print first 5 integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 5 natural numbers, let's say. Next in this line, I want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next in this line, I want to print 1, 2, 3, 4. Next in this line, I want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Or rather 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. Next in this line, 1, 2, 3, something like that I want to print. What can be the ideal way for doing this? Can anybody tell me? Can I use nested loops in this? Are you getting any pattern here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it gets reduced. Then again it increases. Then again it gets reduced. What's the simplest way of doing this? Think of it first. Think for 2-3 minutes. Can I use any nested loops to print these patterns? Nested loops. No rearrangement is allowed. No rearrangement is allowed. You have to print in this manner only. Whatever has been given, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6, then 1 2 3 4, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, then 1 2 3. Any idea you people are getting? How will you print this? Can anybody tell me? How can you print this? Okay, just see here. First line, how can I print? Tell me, how can I print the first line? How can I print the first line? How will you print the first line? Can anybody tell me? First line you cannot print. Who cannot print the first line? Tell me. I want you to print the first line only. Tell how to print this first line. Can I print it like this? For I in range 5, what print I, and change your end to what? This empty string. First line will be getting printed like this. Correct? It won't be I, it will be I plus 1 because I'm using this range 5. First line will be printed like this. Next line. Next line what? Can I print the next line like this? Can I print the next line like this? Tell me. Next line, how will I print? So all these lines, I can use separate for loops. How many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 4, 5 lines. Can I write 5 separate for loops to print them? Can I do that? For each line, I write a for loop and I print I plus 1. Can I do that? Can I do that or not? Tell me first. Why not sure? What is the more easier way than doing this? Can I? First tell me one question. For each of the 5 lines, I will do what? Use separate for loops and print the required numbers. Can I do this? Okay, why can't? Who is saying no? Tell me what's the reason of no? Four or 5 responses. At least tell me in yes and no. Okay, let's see. Let's try. Let's try first. Okay. What it is? First, for I in range 5, right? It was first 5. Print I. What? Print I plus 1 and keep the end to be what? Empty string. Let's give a space. Okay, now next. Print here a separating line and then for what? I in range 6. Next was 6, right? Print the same thing. I plus 1. Next. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, right? Now next. Next line. What to do next line? For I in range 7, right? Okay, then what will I do? Yeah. Okay, similarly, for the last one also, I will yet again repeat this entire code, right? If I do this, what's happening? Let's try printing that. Hey, I am getting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting this? I am getting this. Okay, can anybody tell me what I'm doing here? What I'm doing using these loops? For first, what I did for first 5 natural numbers, I use this line, print 5 times. For first 6 natural numbers, again I have written the same line only. This print I plus 1 end equal to this space. See, both of these, all of these 4 lines are same in all of the 4 loops, right? For all of the 4 loops, I have rewritten these lines. This print and this print after the loop. All the things have got repeated 4 times. Is it now? Can I? How much time it will require? Or is it a good way to do so? Suppose for again 5, again at this next line, I want to print 5 times. Now after that again 6 times, after 7, then again 8, then 9, something like that I want to do. Print the first n natural numbers. Let's say n can be varying. I can give any n there. I want to print. So is it good for me to write again and again this code? Tell me first. I have done what? For each and every of these for loops, these 4 times I've written for loops, right? I have printed I plus 1 and using this end equal to space, I have printed these things multiple times. Written the same piece of code, this print, this print, this print, this print. Okay. This entire printing I have done 4 times. Similar, no? Similar these things are. I am printing the first 4 natural numbers. Then after that, I am printing the first 7 natural numbers. Similar things I am doing now, from starting from 1 to some number n, I am printing whatever is possible. For now, I don't want to write for any value of n. I don't want to write these things again and again. What will I do? So for these things, for reducing this duplicate code writing, we define something called methods. Methods in Python. Methods do what? Methods is used for what? Reducing duplicate lines of codes again and again. Okay, see here. In all the 4 for loops, this print command is same or not? Tell me. All the 4 for loops, is this print command same only? Right? No, now I don't want to write this print command like this. Whatever this print command is doing is in all the 4 loops, it is doing the same job only. Nothing different for all 4. Nothing different. So let's do what? Let's try to consolidate this entire thing at one place. I will keep this entire code at one place and will try whatever is my value of n. Okay, I have used this here separately, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, whatever it is. Let's keep a variable n. Okay, let's keep a variable n and use this entire code. Let's keep this entire code at one place, and whatever value this n will be having, I will be using this one code present in this one place and will print the required pattern, whatever I have, up to n, using this code only. So such kind of things are called method. Let's see how do we define a methods. Okay, how will you define a method first? How do we define a method? Methods are defined using first keyword def. Def, then method name. Okay, now here it will start with the first bracket. After this method name will end with this first bracket, and here you can give some parameters. We'll see how these parameters work. Then you give this colon and write the code inside the method, whatever you want to. This method may or may not return something. It may return something. What does it mean? We will see. Okay, let's try defining a method first. What I said, it will start with def method name. Let's name our method as print numbers. Okay, it will take some parameter. Let's assume it is accepting parameter, means as of now, parameter means it will accept some variable. It will accept some variable. Okay. Whatever you store inside a variable, I can send it, means it accepts that. Let's see how it works. Okay. What I said, it accepts a variable. That means, let's say it is accepting the variable n here. Now what it will do inside this method, I can write some code also. Let's say for I in range n, print I plus 1. Okay now. And then at the end of this loop, print the next line. Okay now. Let's try. Let's remove all these codes, whatever we have written. Whatever we have written, let's remove this now. Let's call this function from outside. Print numbers, let's say for 5 first. For 5 first, let's say I want to print. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have missed something. Okay, great. Just wait. Let's give a space. And then let's try. Okay, so first line I'm able to print. Now I want to print for 6. Let's see what happens. See here, both the lines I am able to print. Now next I want to print for what? For let's say 4. And after this I want to print for what? For 7. Okay, so entire thing I am able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So using this method, tell me first one thing. Have I written this for loop again and again? For 5, have I written it separately? For 6, I have written it separately. For 4, I have written this separately. For 7, separately. Have I done that? What I have done? What I've done in this, whatever loop was required for all of these, all these things were doing what? Printing first n natural numbers. What? First n natural numbers, is it? If my, let's say if my n equal to 5, first 5 natural number will be printed. If n equal to 6, first 6 natural number will be printed. If n equal to 4, what will be printed? 1, 2, 3, 4, first 4 natural numbers. Then n equal to 7, first 7 natural numbers will be printed. So for this earlier, we have to write for loops separately, right? For I in range 6, range 5, for I in range 6, for I in range 4, for I in range 7. Okay, what I did, instead of writing 5, 6, 7, 4, anything, what I did, I assumed that all these things are what? Suppose that a variable n. 5 can be also a variable, 6, 7, all these things can be stored inside a variable n. Where that n I have taken, where that assumption is, and that n can be assumed to be a parameter of my method. Whenever, let's see what happens. Whenever I am calling this print number, okay, this is what you call calling of function. Whenever you type print numbers 5, this interpreter does what? It thinks that, okay, print number 5, it looks ahead, it looks upwards of my Python program, and it finds that, okay, this is a block of code the user has written, and what this block of code is doing, this is what? Def. Whenever it sees the def keyword, it sees that print numbers is a method. It identifies, okay, print numbers is a method that user has defined, and it accepts a what? N. N is what? N is related here to this 5. It says, it sees now that, okay, this N is a number 5. Whenever this print numbers will be called, it will be matched to above this code. Now, whatever I have written variable here N, this N will be assigned a value 5. I've called it using 5, right? This N will be assigned a value 5. Now, using that N I will be utilizing for I in range N, I will be printing I plus 1, then this new line. Okay. Now, next. So let me wipe out everything first. Now, next. Print number 6. I have done that, right? Now, interpreter will watch again this code. It will see where this, it will go above and see that this print numbers is a method. It accepts a parameter called N. And when it is here, it is in a print number 6. It will match this N with this 6. What does this matching means? Whenever print numbers is defined as a method and it accepts a parameter N, this N will be assigned to this value 6. And using that N, what will happen? This entire code will be executed and your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be written in a line. Then what will happen next? Print 4. Again, this print numbers will be mapped with this method print numbers, whatever I have defined here. Whatever parameter it accepts, N will be equated to what? This 4. Okay. And using this N equal to 4, this for loop will be executed and I will get my output as 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, again the interpreter comes here. Print number 7. Print numbers, this will be mapped with this print numbers function or this method. Whatever parameter it accepts as N. N will be equated to whatever I provided here, 7. Now, using that N, these entire lines of code will be executed. Got it? How this is working? First, tell me, how many of you have doubts? Yeah, Amar, tell me.
So can we write there in the 73rd line for I in range 1, n plus 1, 1. So it will run without this 74th line. Can we check it?
How can it run without 75 line?
We will define this as like 1, n plus 1, 1 like this.
1, comma.
Then we have to put n plus 1, right? For that last we want to run, then n plus 1,
Okay.
1.
Okay. Then,
Comment this 74th line.
okay.
Not commented, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Now just try to print, it will print.
Anything got printed?
Sir, but we have studied this like this also we print, na sir,
Why? Who
for I
said?
in range.
This is you are running the loop from starting, running a loop using I variable starting from 1 and it ends at n plus 1.
Okay.
Then when you are printing, where your print command is going, means how are you printing that using just a line of for loop?
So, sir, we can write this n as like change that n, define print number n to 6.
Okay, do that.
Not here, sir. Upper. Define numbers n.
Okay. It will give us error.
No, I
because there
think this
isn't-
will not run. N is not mentioned.
Yeah.
Write 6 only, sir.
Okay. There should be some line of code inside this for loop, else it will give an error. Firstly.
Sir, but now this will run now because we have done this now. Before it was running.
Both will be out of the tab, sir.
This is a meaningless thing, whatever. It's completely saying invalid syntax.
So we cannot run with this method, like after defining that n and after putting it in range, something like this. Same.
Without print command, how can you assume that this for loop is printing on its own?
So that the lower print command will not work.
You said to remove that, I have commented it out.
Because we have given this I plus 1, right, sir, in this print command. So we can add this on our for I in range.
To what?
Like we have given there na, in the 74th line, print, then bracket I plus 1. So we can mention this I plus 1 above, na, sir.
Above where? What you want to do?
So I
Are you-
wanted to run this like I have given na, for I in range, then 1 comma n comma 1 like this in this.
Yes. Then
In this I want to run. So we can run in this.
you
By
can
adding
run. Then
some lines.
after running, what you want to do? We'll take your doubt after this. Not now. No, okay, tell me, what's the problem with these methods? Okay, see what happens. What I said, why this methods is used? Whatever code for all these 4 things, what I did, written what? Separate for loops, right or wrong? Tell me first. Have I written or not? Who is saying no? Earlier, have I written for these 4 things separate for loops? Now, suppose that like that, if you want to do 10 times, 10 times for any random values, 5, 6, 4, 1, 3, then 11, then 10, some random values you want to utilize and print first whatever value you have, first n natural numbers, and n can vary from where? N can take any random number, 3, 5, 9, 13, 4, something like that. So writing for each and every of them, like 5, 6, 4, 7 separately, these things, these for loops, is a very tough task. So what I did, I have made an arrangement. Okay, what I said, I have made an arrangement that now, okay, I will be printing the first n natural numbers. But yeah, this n can be anything, right? N can be anything. Is it? This n can be anything. It can be 1, it can be 5, it can be 6, it can be 13, it can be 4, it can be anything. So suppose that if I take these values separately, 1, 5, 6, 13, 4, okay, I take these values separately. For them, I have to write separate for loops to print the first 1, first 5, first 6, first 13, first 4 natural numbers. Isn't it or not? That's what I have shown. So for that, what I have done, the entire for loop, I have taken the entire for loop at one place. And that place is called a method. Taken whatever for loop I was utilizing separately for these 4 values, okay? I have taken that for loop to a separate place, to one place. Now what will happen? Using some way, I will be accessing this code. Whatever code I have written, using some method, I will be accessing these codes and will try to print first 5, first 6, first 4, first 7 natural numbers. Okay, got it? Till here, is it clear? That the separate for loops that I was writing, I have done what? An arrangement. I have taken the entire for loop code, the print part, to a separate place to one place only. I will write what I will do now. I will write that only one in at one place only, or at or one time only. Using that one time, wherever I've written that one time, I will access that somehow and try printing 5, 6, 4, 7, first 5, first 6, first 4, first 7 natural numbers. Okay, separately. Whatever I was trying to do, I will do that. But the lines that I was rewriting, the for loop part, I will do what? I will now keep that at one place, and outside that, from outside that place, I will try accessing that code. So that place wherever I'm keeping the for loop is called a method. Till here, is it clear? I am keeping this for loop at one place inside some def print numbers. Inside this def print numbers, I am keeping this for loop, and that def print numbers is called a method. By this def, okay.
Okay, sir, got it. But we cannot do with another method in this same. We can do
let me
only
speak
the
first.
same method.
Just let me speak first. See here, this def, why do we define this def? So that interpreter thinks that, this Python thinks that this print numbers is a method. Whatever is written inside the block of this print number is a part of what? A method. Method is what? An area where I keep a code, and outside that area, I will try to access this code to do my desired result. Done. What I will do, keep the entire code at a single place. At a single place only, I will keep the code. From outside that place, I will try accessing that code to do my desired results. Okay. Till here, is it clear? And what that place is called? A method. When you define def, when you start with a def keyword, this is what you call keyword, keyword def. After this def, you write function name. This print numbers is a function name. Okay. And whenever using this def keyword, I will write a function name. What will happen? Python will think that this print numbers is what? A method, and whatever is inside it is the code written inside that method. Whatever is in the scope of this print method, or is in the block of this print method, is the code that user have written inside this print numbers method. Is it clear that we keep? Yes.
So should I write the return word under the print command?
Just wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
Okay, now fine. Firstly, now tell me one thing. Tell me one thing first. What I want to do using this 5, 6, 4, 7. What I want to do. This means what? Print the first 5 natural numbers. Now, next, print numbers 4. Print first 6 natural numbers. Now, next, print numbers. This means print first 4 natural numbers. Next, print the first 7 natural numbers. Something like that. By this print numbers 5, 6, 4, 7, we want to print something like this, right? Now, how this method will be knowing that, okay, by this line, by this print numbers 5, you want to print this line, this for loop has to work for 5 natural numbers. This print number 6 has to work for 6 natural numbers. This print number 4, when this will be calling, when I type this code, line of code has to work for 4, has to print first 4 natural numbers. How will this know? How it will know? Okay, something, it should accept something, na? When I write this, this means when I write this, this means access this code, access whatever written inside it, whatever is written inside this method, access that. When I write this print numbers 5, I will give what I am giving a 5. Access this and print first 5 natural numbers. This is what I am trying to do. Got it now? How this function shall know na, that yes, whatever code I have written, using this code, if print numbers 5 is being called, is print number 5 is being written, I have to print first 5 natural numbers. How it will know? So for that, we use something called parameters. Okay. Do what? Use some parameter. Parameters are what? Variables. Let's say that n is a parameter of print numbers. Now, what this parameter will do? When I've written print numbers 5, this 5 will get copied to this n. N will take the value 5. And now, what will happen? If I write here, for I in range n, and I print this, I am able to print what? The first 5 natural numbers. What will happen from 0 to n? I will print I plus 1. So I think using this, the first 5 natural numbers will be printed. Next, what is this next line? Print numbers 6. What will happen by this? The value of n will change to 6, and this code will run 6 times, or will print the first 6 natural numbers. Now next, print numbers 4. In this n, again, the value of n changes to 4. The value of this n changes to 4. Now, this for loop line will run 4 times. What will happen? 1, 2, 3, 4 will be printed. Now it will come to the last print number 7. What will happen? Value of n changes to what? 7. Now this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will be printed. Why? Because this for loop runs how many times? 7 times. This n has value 7 now. Now, one thing, whenever I'm writing print numbers 5, first this will access this code and will what? Inside this n, it will give some value 5. Next, print number 6. Now this line will try to access this entire code and will do what? Inside this n, give this value 6. And that's why your entire for loop is running 6 times. Now, when this line will be, when the interpreter comes to this line, this will try accessing this code, whatever code is there. Okay. And will copy this value 4 inside your variable n. Your variable n will take the value 4, will execute this entire for loop 4 times. Now this print number 7, it will try accessing this code. Whatever code I've written inside this def print numbers, will copy the value 7 into your variable n and will run this for loop how many times? 7 times. Is it clear now? What it is leading to, I don't need to write now this for loop part 4 times. But just by writing 1 time only, I am able to do my desired job. Whatever I wanted to, I have done that. So that's why we use methods. Is it clear now?
Sir, I'm having one down that we should stick to these 2 lines only, or we can do different lines. We can print this.
Just wait. First tell me, is it clear or not, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Very few people. For these printing of natural numbers, I used to write 4 different for loops, right? What I did, instead of writing 4 different for loops, I said, okay, I will not do it. I will write the for loop once again. I will write for loop once again, but only once. Okay, now I will somehow from outside this for loop somehow try accessing this for loops using some values. That what that value will be, the number of natural numbers I want to print. Some n natural numbers, let's suppose I want to print that n can be 5, n can be 4, n can be 6, n can be 7, anything. So that's why I have defined an n here. N is what? A parameter. Now outside this, what will I do as a user? And inside this print numbers and def means what? Define a method, keep whatever code you want to keep inside this method, keep that. Now you have a method, you can access that outside this method block. I am accepting a parameter n. Why? Because I say user, I say that user may give any value he wants to print. Any number of natural numbers you want to print, you just give a value here. I will accept all the values that you give inside this n. You give me one by one, and by this method I will print one by one how many natural numbers you want to print. That's why first I have said print numbers 5. That n takes value 5, executes this entire code 5 times, prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, print number 6. N takes the value 6, prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, print numbers 4. N takes the value 4, prints 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, print number 7. N takes the value 7, prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something like that I want to do.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Plus, sir, in this way we write even numbers and odd numbers also, like if statement. If
At first tell me all of you have understood this or not. If none of you will respond, I will not go ahead.
okay, sir, understand.
So this one is clear.
But we are trying to keep our entire block of code inside a single area, and inside that outside that I will try accessing that code. What that block of code is called? A method. How will we define that? Using that def keyword, and after that def I will give some method name, so that Python may understand that a method has been defined here. Yes, n is a variable, and that variable accepts inputs from outside.
Print numbers is a method name, sir.
Print numbers is the method name, and n is a variable. Now you give values to this n, and it will act accordingly. From where will I give the value? Outside. This print numbers 5, 6, 4, 7, whatever I've written, this is called function calling. Calling the function outside it. This is how we use functions or methods here. Okay. Now, what I said, I can keep what inside it? Okay, this does what? Prints n numbers, right? This method prints n numbers, right? First n numbers, is it? From where does this input n comes? N should have some value now, so that it prints the first n numbers. I call this function print numbers 5, let's suppose, from outside this function. So this n takes value 5. Inside this n, whenever I write, it has only what n. I am giving only one number 5. Python interpreter thinks, okay, this 5 is the value of n, using which the user is trying to execute this entire block of code. Okay. So that's how your n gets your value, by this function calling. Again, when I give 6, this n, value of n takes value 6. Using that 6, this entire value of these entire codes, lines of codes gets executed. Fine. Fine. Tell me. Now this is the line. Okay, this is the code. We can use anything here. If condition, else condition, nested for loops, anything can be used here. You have to write code, whatever, however you want to. Okay, now try accessing this codes using this parameter by giving values to these parameters. This is what you have to do while dealing with methods. We'll see some more examples tomorrow. Okay, I think without taking more examples, these things will not be clear. Okay. Yes, we can. Anything we can do inside this print method using these methods. Anything you can do. We'll see some more examples tomorrow. Let's keep our entire discussion here only.
Sir, now you can answer me. Can you?
Yes, tell me.
So we have to keep these lines like for every time for printing this command. We cannot use another lines here.
As in?
As in, I don't know. I'm a beginner, so I'm asking you. Sir.
Give me an example. What you want to do?
Like in this, we cannot change like these lines. Like now, first you wrote in range and then afterwards we came to 0, n, 1. Like my doubt it was.
Yeah, yeah. Then
that only, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Your voice is clear.
Yes, tell me once again. Your voice got broken in between.
I'm asking that we cannot change the lines into different commands, something, so print these answers, or we have to keep this same for long.
For printing, you have to keep this like this. You can change the way of loop work for. Instead of for, you can work with while loops. But yeah,
no, after the bracket, I was asking in this range 0 and 1. This
yeah.
I was asking.
Okay, you can change that. Start with 1, end at n plus 1. Go ahead.
So without
by
this
1.
print line, it will not work.
No. Print line is made for printing. How many times you want to print? n plus 1, this n times. Okay. So how can inside this line does what? This line does what? Takes your I, changes the values of your I. This line does what? Changes the value of I. I first goes to 1, then from 1 it goes to 2, then goes to 3 till n plus 1. Here the loop breaks. Nothing gets executed in between. Okay.
Okay, sir. Once print this,
but you
run
have
this.
Same thing will be happening. Okay,
Sir, that print I plus what? You didn't.
No. Something. Okay, it is not saved. Sorry. Yeah, same thing will be coming.
Okay. Okay, sir. So now I'm having some more doubts.
Okay, wait, we'll take after the MCQs.
Okay, sir.
Yes, tell Memon, what's the problem? Hello. Hello.
Your voice is clear, sir.
Why
Okay.
we used that I+1 in the previous class? Here it is I. Actually,
Because here I am doing
Is it-
what? Changing the range. I am starting with 1 and ending at n+1. I can print that I directly right here.
Okay,
If
okay.
I start from 0 and end at n, the things are different.
It will be 0 will be printed.
Yeah. At there, that value of I will be, when I am printing, 0 will be printed at that moment. Okay, now let's take the MCQs. Okay, I've given the MCQs. Please refresh and attempt.
Excuse me, sir.
I've created the attendance for all of you. Please mark your attendance.
Sir,
Yes.
सर ये लास्ट क्वेश्चन में सर है ना, ये जो एन की जगह 5 दिया है, तो सर वहाँ एन नहीं होगा सर?
कहाँ पे दिखा ना?
सर डेंस के
देख लेंगे देंगे।
आखिरी में सर जो वो दिया है।
नहीं सही है,
सही है सर?
ये सही है। Yeah, Mohit, can you share your screen now so that I may see?
One second, sir. I have not attended the attendance.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What do you want to see?
He has some doubt, so I wanted to see what's the problem. Square or not? So you are not printing the correct thing, I think. Okay, yeah. In the area of the square, I'll print -1. What's the problem as per your code? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Mohit is not there, I guess.
Yes, sir. Now I can share my screen.
Can you share your screen and show me?
Sir, you disabled my option to share your screen.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, now you can. Yeah, show me what's the problem. This question you want to do? Hello?
Sir, I have done this question.
Yeah.
Is my code right?
What was this question? Can you show me?
This question, sir.
Last digit of n, yeah. Why are you printing 0? Okay, show me the code now. Go to the code. Okay, yeah. Remove this if condition. Remove this if line only, remove. Entire line remove. And else also remove. Remove the entire else part. Else with block of S. Everything remove. Why this print 0? Have they told you to print that? Anywhere written that yeah, if something like this is not happening, print 0?
No, sir.
Why have you written? Why have you done that?
Okay, sir.
Okay, remove that. Remove the entire print 0 and bring this print B. Yeah, indent your print B. Remove the spaces before print B. Hello.
Yes, sir. Okay, got it.
Now, yeah. Submit.
Got it, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
And one
Never
more,
do like
sir.
that. Okay, yeah. Never do like that. Never.
Okay, sir.
Whatever constraints you all, I am saying, constraint doesn't mean that you have to write the if condition. That will be handed internally. You don't need to bother about that.
One more
Internally, the
question, sir.
test case,
This
whatever
question.
is say. Okay, yeah. And don't print anything on your own, that 0 and everything. Okay, what problem is here? Show your code. Less than 5. I don't think this will work. I'll print 0. Okay, fine. 0 part is done. But yeah. Okay. Typecast at first store somewhere the salary, increase in salary you want to print. S into
What, sir?
0.05. Store in some variable. S into 0.05.
0.05.
Yeah. And remove this 100 at first. You are supposed to print the integer value only, not this entirely.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now typecast it with integer somehow. Typecast it using int keyword. The result, not that. Give me the control.
1 second, sir.
Okay, fine. What you are supposed to do, first tell me. What is the result? Let's say this, store that somewhere. What will be my result if y is greater than 5? S into 0.05.
S into
Directly I
0.05.
can write.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, what to print? The integral part of it, right?
Yes, sir.
How can I print that? Print. How do we typecast?
Integer.
Integer of res. Just try printing something like this. Let's see whether something happens or not. Okay, it's not working here. Okay. Okay, let's define final result.
After int start a bracket.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Am I doing something wrong? Let's see now. Okay, yeah. Let's try submitting.
Sir, can you do once again that one?
See what I've done. At first, I've stored my result in using s into 0.05. That will be my result. Then what inside some other variable, I have typecasted my result. Okay.
Okay.
Into
Sir, can I
int.
share screen? Same question I have the doubt. I have to giving the variable directly for s also. S is
So,
equal
okay.
to 1000.
Wait
I
for
was
some time.
given that.
Just let
Okay.
me see. Let me finish this. Then I am printing that FRS.
Okay. Sir.
Okay.
Okay. Sir.
How will I am supposed to print the integral value only? That's why I've typecasted my FRS into int of res. Okay.
Okay. Sir.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Now, who else is there? Shanmukh. Yeah. Tell me.
Yes, sir. I will share. Yes, it is visible, sir.
Yes, it is visible. Show me. What's your
Yes.
problem?
Yes, I was doing like this.
So this will not print the int, the integral part. You have to print the integral parts. So that's why please typecast it.
Typecast, how we have to do?
What I have shown right now.
Um,
Store this entire value somewhere. Okay.
for
Just give me.
for all the problems we have to do typecast, sir. It is
No, here it is written. In this question, it has written you have to print the integral value only.
okay. One more doubt. In the first question also, I have not done that one. This, I think so. 1 minute. This one, I think so. This is. This is, I think, so it is completed. One more question, I have same issue like this. That's why.
Which question?
I forgot
Yeah,
this
what's the
one.
problem?
Like this only, there are 3 questions. It will be like text class 1, text class 2, like this. It is there. On that place, how to do?
Where? It is here.
Same problem, sir.
Same.
Same problem.
So टेस्ट केस 1 में देखो शायद काम कर जा रहा है somehow, but this will not work for every test case. Okay, here तो भाई that's why I'm saying you typecast, then only you will get your answer.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Sir, I have also same doubt.
What doubt?
Should I share my screen, sir?
Yeah, share. Share. Share your screen.
Is it visible now, sir?
Yes, it's visible.
Sir, I have done in.
This will not work. This will not work. And moreover, why are you keeping this if and else condition? If B is greater than 30, A is less than equal to, why these things?
Oh, sir, I removed that.
Okay, just wait. Give me the remote control first.
Okay.
Then let me show you. See here, whatever is in the constraints, you are not supposed to do anything. That will be handled internally first. Remove all these things. A less than equal to. Yeah, man. Why is not getting removed?
No, sir, this will not work.
Okay, yeah. Somewhere else the code is. Show me.
I'm so sorry.
Please.
Now you can do it.
Yeah, sorry.
Now you can control everything, sir. On your hand.
Not able to getting not. Hello.
Am I audible now, sir?
Yes.
So take my control.
Yeah, I have taken this. Never ever write anything like this. Whatever that is, that will be handled internally, not your task to do. Just do like this. Now, what you have done, you haven't calculated it correctly. First, C will be what? I don't know why these things are lagging that much.
So there might be some
Very much.
internet issue on that my side, sir. I had done the integer division, no, sir. I don't have.
Yeah, that will not work here. You have to keep this entire thing 0.05.
Okay.
Integer division means some kind of anomaly you will definitely get. Okay, now store it somewhere. Okay,
Stored in
again, see, so due to this lags, everything, every kind of, I don't know what's happening, man. By just one backspace, it's just stopping so much. Store it like this, then typecast that somewhere. D will be equal to, let's keep another variable to what? int of
C.
Yeah.
C.
Now this is how C Sanmukh. This is how I have typecasted here.
Okay, so see, just a minute.
Okay, yeah. Now, okay, you're done. What I said, never keep anything like this. This is not your task at all. This is A and B checking.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Remove both these lines. Just else print 0. Okay, yeah. Try submitting.
Again,
What happened again?
Failed in.
Oh, ho, ho. Here's something. Yeah. Something went wrong here. It will not be 005, but 05. It's not going to the problem part.
Again, we'll have to type all the things.
Okay, so that code is not copied, right? Change it to 0.05. Okay, that is 005. Your code will work. Code will run.
0.02.
0.05.
That's not typecasted.
Yeah, that's not typecasted. Where is it? Your code.
Go to submission, sir. Yeah, the last one.
View results. Here.
These are not typecasted, sir.
Go to the problem. Read the problem description first carefully. I think you know none of you are doing this, or most of you are not doing this. Okay, now submit. Coming correct, everything? I guess yes, right. See, this is how you have typecasted, okay? Without typecasting,
So,
you will get.
Why is the integer division not working in this case?
Because 5 when divided by 100 will relieve what quotient?
0.05.
Right? Will leave 0.05. That is by just division, right? And he is doing double division. 5 divided by double division will lead to 0. That's why some of the test cases are not working. So if 123.674 is the result, I have to print 123. That's why I've typecasted my result. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay.
Should I stop my share?
Yeah, stop your share. Any more doubt you people have today?
Yes, sir. I'm having.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I'm having a doubt on the Saturday's CCA first question.
What's it?
I'm not able to understand even.
Show me. Yeah, what's the problem?
Sir, just explain me this now.
Tell me, what's the problem?
I didn't got how this got the output like this.
First, tell me what's the initial value of P?
1.
Then P I less than equal to 10.
Okay.
Then P is equal to P into I. What will be the value here?
Then P into I will be 2.
And then
Then I plus 1 will be,
I will be equal to I plus 1. Whatever I was having, 1 will be added to that, will be stored inside I. Is it?
that will be 3.
Yeah. Next, what will happen?
Then that 3 will into 2, 6, right, sir? P into I.
Yeah.
Then I will be 3 and P will be 2.
Sorry.
I will be 3 and the P will be 2.
Acha, then
Sorry, P will be 1.
how P is 1 here? At first P is 1. P is initialized to 1, right?
Okay, after that P becomes 2. Fine.
Yeah.
Then P will be 2, I will be 3.
Yeah.
Then it will be 6.
Then it will be and I will be 4.
Okay.
Then P.
Then I will be 3 plus 1, 4. And P will be
24.
6. Then 6 into 4. Okay. Got
Got
this.
it? Yeah.
Sir. And sir, this is not printing any answers. This is second question.
Why?
No.
Keep this print statement out of else. You are keeping it
Hello,
along
sir?
with else. Yeah, tell me.
This one, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, first question, the print statement out of the loop.
Yes. So, yeah. You don't need to. He's actually for printing purpose. He's keeping the P inside the loop, I guess. Entire print
First
statement is
question.
out of the loop. So final value of P will be printed. In between, nothing will be printed.
So my first question, I should keep it out of the loop. Print
Yes,
P.
everything is out of the loop.
The print P also, sir.
Yeah, everything. Only one print statement is there.
So means I should keep this back, this place.
Yeah, out of the loop.
But it is printing the correct answer. David, let us check.
Is it 362800? I guess it is.
So the output is this, sir.
Output is not that. Output is the last value that you are getting. 3628800. Inside the question, you see clearly the print statement is out of the while loop, not inside while loop. Yes, this will be the output. These questions are meant so that you dry run on your own that how this while loop are working.
See, sir, now output is like this.
Because you have kept the print P statement inside the while loop. That's why.
Okay. If you keep this inside, means that will print in like each and single line
What?
different.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Now, what's the problem here? Tell me fast.
1 minute. So this will not print anything.
This will, why? You are keeping, where have you kept the else? See that. Else is inside the while loop, not outside. Why have you kept that?
Mistake only.
Some indentation error may be there. Correct the entire code, then we will see tomorrow.
Sir, this is the same code I got in that CC question. Sir.
No,
You can
same
check
code.
this.
You haven't done. I'm seeing that, na?
Wait, sir, I will share the question paper itself. Sir.
Yeah, show me.
This is that question, sir.
See the spacing. See how I have spaced things there and how you have done that. Sum1, sum2, this while, if someone is equal to someone plus I, these things are what? Evenly spaced, everything.
Sir, you take the control and you can correct it. I am unable to know where you are explaining this.
If you don't give the spacing correct, nothing will work correctly in Python. This is the problem.
Sir, but this is not giving the error, I think. Yeah, this was only before.
Okay, yeah.
I think that everything is fine, sir. That is, space line will not affect this, I think.
Yeah, run this now. Let's see. Coming 2025.
So, sir, can you explain?
Try debugging this. How is it happening? This is your task. How someone and sum2 both are getting their values.
Okay, this is like the first question, right, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then I will do so.
Okay, fine. So Omshekhar will take your doubt tomorrow. Okay, I have given you my number. Contact me tomorrow. I will see what's happening. It's too late today.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thanks, all of you. Now, all of you have
So
marked
should I
your
stop
attendance?
sharing?
Yes, yes. All of you have marked your attendance?
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, let's stop this. Good night, all of you.
Good night, sir.